What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to TTP Ravens Media. This is, of course, the pregame show. Obviously, the Ravens are taking on the Cowboys in about 26 minutes. Excited to see what's going on. See all of you, obviously, on live on YouTube, but also live on TikTok as well, because, why not? Jacob already came into the stream. What's going on? Jacob said, will the Ravens get a rushing touchdown? Yes. We've also got King Blaze. We've got Abdi. We've got Barthangalang. A lot of legends of the channels already in here. But for anybody that joins that's new, how it works, answer any pregame questions that you guys might have, talk about anything Ravens related, football related, anything like that. But it's, exciting. It's exciting. My real hope is that the Ravens actually have a quarterback that can throw the football, because last week it was atrocious. It was abysmal. There's no other way to put it. It was one of the worst performances from preseason quarterbacks I've ever seen. I mean, they completed like 5 total passes. Almost all of the yardage came in one throw to LeJontay Wester. And it was a miracle that they were able to pull out the victory. But, in reality, there's nothing more you can do. We got to just hope that Devin Leary and Cooper Rush have better games. Luckily, Cooper Rush has played in Dallas many a times. He is not new to that facility. And the Ravens, they played pretty well in Dallas last year. I was at that game. That game was a lot of fun. Jacob asked, will the Chargers get a rushing touchdown or Rams? I would assume the Chargers probably do. I don't know who either are playing. I can honestly say I don't keep track of other teams' preseason schedules. I know the Titans played the Falcons. Is it hope the Ravens get them Justin Simmons? I would love to get Justin Simmons. I think Justin Simmons is a solid player. And I think he'd help us as a third safety. But I'm really excited to see how much our rookies play, how much Mike Green plays. I really want to watch Mike Green again, because obviously he had a great game last game. But I want to see him continue on that, get even better. And I apologize if it looks like I'm looking here, that's because I'm looking at the other comments. And if I'm looking here, I'm looking at the YouTube comments. So we've got multiple streams going on at the same time. But I feel like I want to see a lot more Tez Walker. Again, the receivers is hard because, yes, we want to see specific Ravens. It's really hard if the quarterbacks can't get them the ball. So really defense is kind of what I'm keying in on today. Obviously Mike Green, but also, Fub Peebles. I want to watch him. I want to watch the defensive line work. Okoye looked really good as a potential nose tackle. 0 tech, 1 tech. Yes, Bill Sports. This is a Derrick Henry jersey. Appreciate you for noticing. I figured last week I rocked. This is 22. Don't worry, I got multiple Ray Lewis jerseys too in the closet. I got a lot of jerseys. But overall, it should be a lot of fun. Just, really depends on what happens. But, as I said before, answering any Ravens or just NFL questions in the next kind of 20 minutes or so. 77 redemption time? No. 77 cannot redeem himself. Daniel Falele, I've fully given up hope. If he proves me wrong, I'm happy, but I don't expect it to happen. I'm done. I'm done with the faith in Daniel Falele. Jacob said, you think the Ravens will get rushing touchdowns or passing touchdowns? Mitchell's not playing tonight. I mean, if anything, it's going to be rushing touchdowns because their quarterbacks are terrible. They want to pound the rock. Devin Leary is a willing runner. I think definitely would go with the Ravens rushing more than passing. Ravens, Bills, AFC Championship game. That'd be a fun AFC Championship game. I'm not going to lie. I would love that. I'd love to see either the Ravens or the Bills make the Super Bowl. I just don't want to see the Chiefs in the Super Bowl again. I'm tired of it. Obviously, I'd prefer if the Ravens won that game, but that'd be a lot of fun. Play each other week 1, play each other in the AFC Championship game. That'd be a lot of fun. Abdi said that hope TJ Tampa gets an interception. That'd be a ton of fun. What's going on, T-Rav? TJ Tampa, I mean, he played almost the entire game last week, and he looked solid. I'd like to see him play more. I'd like to see Jalen Armour-Davis play more. Ben Cleveland an 83 PFF grade versus the Colts. That's solid. Harbaugh doesn't like Ben Cleveland. I don't know why. Cooper Flag revenge game. It's Cooper Rush, but yes. It would be sick to see a Cooper Rush revenge game. Let's see. I want to see the Bills finally get their chance at the Super Bowl. They've had 4 chances. LeJohntay Wester taking it to the house again. I don't know if LeJohntay is going to be returning punts. Like, I feel like we already know he's won the job. Why are the Ravens so sold on Daniel Faalele? I don't know if it's necessarily Daniel Faalele, but I feel like they just don't have faith in anybody else. Do I like Deion Sanders? Let me answer that question for you. Here's my answer. Here's my Deion Sanders Braves jersey. Yes, I love Deion Sanders. I also love this jersey. I love my Deion Sanders Braves jersey. So Rashad Bateman was watching a hype video of Cooper Flag. I love Cooper Flag. I'm with it. Like, the problem is Daniel Faalele, they just don't believe. Have I been to one of the games before? Oh yeah. Been to a bunch of Ravens games. I went to last Ravens game I was at was Cowboys Ravens, actually, in Dallas last year. Because Harbaugh knew him since high school. Yeah, it's just like, I mean, he grew up in Australia. He's new to football, and they've fallen in love with the project. That's I guess all I can say. Fallen in love with the project. And the problem is they say, like, oh, we have the most confidence in him and his potential ability, but overall, the potential, sure, but you've got to get something to work. I mean, he's in year 4 in the NFL. He has the exact same problems he had in year 1. Right? If there was some sign of improvement, that's what I'd be looking after, but I haven't seen any yet. I'm going to Ravens Vikings November 9th. That's a cool game. That should be a lot of fun. I don't know if I'm going to be able to make it to any Ravens games this year. I hope I do. I really hope I do. The Ravens, after putting Leary after the first quarter. Yeah, Devin Leary. I mean, I said it last stream. Like, Devin Leary's one of the worst quarterbacks to watch. Like, hopefully he has a good game. Like, but last year, I was all about Emory Jones. Emory Jones was fun to watch. Emory Jones could throw the deep ball. Devin Leary has just never connected on anything long. And it'll be difficult to watch him play quarterback again. Just got to hope that he does a little bit better. I wonder when Emory Jones will be back. Yeah, I mean, I'm excited for Emory Jones. Emory Jones isn't going to be able to play right away. Coming off an injury, we're not going to throw a rookie in there at guard. Like, I don't know why, but they really want them to do it. Will Starks play tonight? It's unknown. I know he's suited up. I assume he gets a little bit of play time. Nate Wiggins played like the first quarter last year in the preseason, but then he got banged up, which is why he didn't play the rest of the preseason. So I'm not 100% sure what channel is the game on. I mean, I know the game's on NFL Plus. Let's see what else it's on. Should probably look that up. Ravens Cowboys channel. Just to give you. The game is on, let's see, local channels in Dallas, Baltimore, DC area, or on NFL Plus. That's where it'll be streamed. And I'm going to put this jersey back. I have it sitting there. I'm back. Henry says the Ravens should never have cut Huntley. I know your opinion on him, but there's a huge skill gap between Cooper Rush and Larry towards him. He won us like 4 games. Here's the problem. Tyler Huntley is a really bad quarterback, but the problem with Tyler Huntley is he doesn't work as a backup. And I feel like I'm more confident in Cooper Rush as a backup than Tyler Huntley if we need to have a game-winning drive, if we need to have, right? Because if Lamar goes down for the year, knock on wood, if he goes down for the year, the season's already over. So, like, having Tyler Huntley who can make more plays than Cooper Rush doesn't matter. But someone that can at least manage things for a couple of drives, that's what Cooper Rush can do. He's like 5-4 as a starter in the NFL with a good team around him. Not saying he's like, carrying the Cowboys to victory, but if needed, I feel like I'm more confident in him than Tyler Huntley. The problem is in the preseason, he looked bad, and we'll see what happens. I had CD on my fantasy team, and Cooper Rush did not throw my man the ball. Yeah. Cooper Rush had some bad games. But with the Ravens, like, hand it off to Derrick Henry. Like, that's all we need. And Tyler Huntley just can't manage a game at all. Mark said the doghouse too big to fit Daniel Foley. That's facts. I Love Apple said thoughts on the Chiefs dynasty being over after Seahawks loss. You know what? I'm good with it. I'm good with it. It's over. It's over for him. I don't even know who the Chiefs' backup quarterback is. Who is it? Who's the Chiefs' backup quarterback who played last night? He does have rushing upside. Yeah, he has rushing upside, but that's just fantasy value. Like, Tyler Huntley has one of the worst win-loss records ever. Like, he was so bad. The Ravens couldn't win games. Like, Lamar would go down, the Ravens the 1 seed, and then Tyler Huntley goes 1-6 or whatever. The Ravens sneak into the playoffs, and then they get killed. Who do you think is better, Eagles or Chiefs? This year, I'd probably say the Eagles. But I don't really know. What's up, King Trent? Who's better, Jalen or Cam? That's not even a question. Cam Newton's like easily better than Jalen Hurts. It's not even close. Like, I'm taking Cam Newton over Jalen Hurts every day of the week, twice. Like, that's not even a discussion. What are we talking about? I know people are debating it, but who's your favorite NBA team? OKC. Got a ton of OKC jerseys in the closet too. Let's see. We got 15 minutes. Wait to see any tweets from Jeff or Daniel Jeremiah. Let's see here. Let's see. You're a Bengals fan. You know what? Good luck this year. Oh, Jeff Strebick's not in Dallas. So I guess I need Daniel Jeremiah to tweet out who's warming up. I'd also like to see David Ojabo today. I talked about wanting to watch defense. David Ojabo's the guy on defense, him and Mike Green, that I really want to watch. Also with Adisa Isaac. Adisa Isaac had that sack last game. I'd like to see him get another one, or, just showcase a little bit more of those pass rush moves because he looks solid. And if we can get another solid outing out of him, that'd be really exciting. Really exciting, actually. I wonder if Tavius is going to play. I don't think he played last week. But it's tough. You see the Panthers preseason game with the Texans. No, I haven't watched any football today. I didn't watch any yesterday. I watched a couple of the games last week, a little bit of the Browns game, a little bit of the Titans game. I kind of just watch for the rookies that I like. I like Imander this year. I'm interested to watch a couple of other things. Does Ojabo make the roster? Yeah, I think for sure. I don't think there's a world that Ojabo doesn't make the roster unless he gets hurt, I guess. That's kind of the answer. Yeah, Ojabo definitely makes it. Hopefully we see no Keaton Mitchell. Hopefully we see, let's see here. Sanders might be the Browns starter. He's not. I mean, he's hurt. Dylan Gabriel's probably going to go out there. He's probably going to have a good game. Flacco's going to start week 1. Sanders, we'll see what happens with Sanders. I'm not rooting against him. We'll see what happens with him. It's an interesting story to follow. Java needs to prove more. I mean, I'm fine with that. Yeah. I mean, I want to watch how he does today. I want to see what Ojabo does. How does his pass rush moves? He looked pretty solid. Obviously, the sack, unblocked, but he looked solid even outside of that sack. He was making plays in the run game and such. So it was pretty interesting. Interesting to see. Why are we not talking about Mike Green? or Malachi Starks. Let's like play them in the first. Like, yeah, no, I'm with you. Like, honestly, like rookies need to play. I don't like sitting rookies in any sense. Like, play the rookies. Like, if they go down with an injury or something, like, something ticky-tacky to take a big hit, okay, take them out. But you have to get them used to the speed. Get them used to the strength of the NFL. Like, Malachi Starks, get them used to it. Get our corners used to the speed. Get our pass rushers used to the linemen. Get our linebackers used to covering tight ends in the NFL. Like, yeah, will Jay Higgins make the roster? He better, man. I'm a huge Jay Higgins fan. Everybody knows that. I love Jay Higgins. I really want him to make the roster. My bold prediction last week was that he gets a pick. He got that. So I guess I'm going to have to come up with an even better bold prediction this week. See if I can go back to back. Do you see we're meeting with Jordan Whitehead? That'd be cool. Jordan Whitehead, solid option in the secondary or defense. I think Wester will take 2 back. I don't think Wester's going to return any kicks. He might return kickoffs. I don't think he's going to return any punts. I think he'll be playing wide receiver, but I think we know what we have with him at punt returner. What's going on, Raven Nation? Welcome in. Welcome in. I don't know. I mean, do you guys think Wester's going to be playing returner today? Because I feel like he's clearly locked up the punt returner job. Like, I don't know if he's going to be returning kickoffs, so I think he'll try one. But like, I just honestly don't know if he's actually going to play punt returner. Yo, what's going on? Hey, Ravens fans, welcome in. I think he will. Yeah, I mean, it's just like punt returner is kind of a risky position. I don't think I need to see LeJohntay a punt returner anymore because I know he's nice. I'd like to see him a kick returner, and I'd like to see him a wide receiver. I love him. I love him as a receiver too. Jamal Banks. Yeah, Jamal Banks, solid option. I know we have the guy out of Chattanooga. He's playing a little bit of safety and corner, so definitely has a chance to make the team with the injuries to Longerbeam and Kone, both out for the year. Oh man. We got 8 minutes till this game starts, and Jamison Hensley hasn't tweeted out who's warming up. This is ridiculous. This is why Jeff Strebick is so much better than Jamison Hensley. Unless Jamison Hensley also isn't there, but I assume he is. Kyon Rucker was Mel Kiper's top 150 edge rusher out of North Carolina. Yeah, I remember watching him. He was solid. Ollie was taking stuff back on the kick. I think there's still a competition. Yeah, there's definitely competition. Ollie was returning them. They had Dayton Wade was back there returning one of the kickoffs. Keaton Mitchell was returning one. I'm trying to remember who else got a chance, but I know those three. I'd like to see LeJohntay get a chance at it because he's so quick. And he's got good vision, obviously. Top 150 edge rushers. That's a lot of players. That was good, Tio. That was good. I'm just glad we're not getting any slander on my favorite guys. Ooh, Genty scored his first touchdown. That's cool. Kind of want to see it. Top 150 players in the draft. I think he knew that. Ravens AFC Championship loss incoming. I hope not. I hope not. I think it's time. I think it's already time for bold predictions. If you guys are new to the channel, new to the stream, bold prediction. We do an offensive, defensive, special team bold prediction before every game. We've been right many a times. Last week, we were right on the interception. Someone's bold prediction was LeJohntay Wester returns it. So put your comments. We're going to start with offensive bold predictions. Last week, it was Keith Kirkwood touchdown, 2 touchdowns. This week, I'm saying Cooper Rush, 2 touchdown passes in the first quarter. Cooper Rush 2 touchdown passes in the first quarter. I'm going to say one of them to Tez Walker, and the other, LeJounte Wester, gets a big receiving touchdown from the slot. That'll be mine. And then Tez Walker's a deep ball. But what do you guys think? Rasheen Ali gets 2 touchdowns. I like that one. I could definitely see that happening. We're definitely going to run Ali a fair bit because he's trying to make the roster as the 4th running back if we keep 4 running backs. So I definitely think he's going to have opportunities. Offensive, Dayton Wade has 70 yards and a touchdown. I like it. Dayton Wade, we tried to get him the ball in our first pass attempt last week. Who should I start week 1 at RB2, Henderson, Pacheco, or ETN? Probably Henderson. I don't like ETN or Pacheco, so I'm kind of biased in that. I'm saying Rasheen Ali over 60 yards and a touchdown. Malachi Starks pick 6. We're not on defense yet, Darian. We're not on defense yet. We need your offense. But I do think that the Malachi Starks one would be awesome. Now I'll switch over to defense. And my defensive bowl prediction, I'm going to say Mike Green strip sack and Sanusi Kane forced fumble as well. So 2 forced fumbles, one from Mike Green, one from Sanusi Kane. Sanusi Kane comes on a big hit. The Lamar Jackson jersey's fire. Thank you. Appreciate it. Shout out to the Ravens for sending it to me. 2.5 sacks for Mike Green. Oh my goodness, that'd be insane. But I got strip sack for Mike Green, which would be cool. And then special teams wise, 60-yard field goal, Tyler Loop. I think we're going to attempt it. I think he's going to bang it. No wind this time. Jerry's World's an easy place to kick. Definitely going with a 60-yard field goal for Tyler Loop. I want to see us just give him a chance. Like Tyler Loop, had a rough week 1. Let's see him week 2. Hopefully he bounces back. Hopefully he nails his first kick. Jalen Armour Davis, INT, and Teddy Buchanan over 6 yards. Teddy Buchanan plays linebacker. I don't know what you mean by 6 yards. Backup quarterback's got to play way better. That's a fact, man. That's a fact. Tez Walker, Tutty. I love it. Tez Walker, Tutty. I really want to see Tez Walker play. Mike Green was in the Colts backfield all game long. Yes, he was. And I want to see him do it again. Let's run it back. It ain't me nothing if you can't do it twice. Lamar Jackson, the greatest regular season MVP ever, who needs a Super Bowl. Yeah. I mean, he's the only 2-time MVP without a Super Bowl. This is the year. This is the year to do it. Let's see here. What else? You guys got any other questions? Last minute questions? We've got like 2 minutes before this game starts. And the stream ends. We will be live right after the game as well. So make sure to come back, follow, subscribe, whichever platform you're watching on. We'll be live after the game recapping. It's a lot more fun after the game because before preseason games, it's not like there's anything to like strategize with and talk about game plan because preseason there is no game plan. You just kind of throw shit at the wall and hope something sticks. Hope one player plays well. Where do you think Zay Flowers and Bateman rank as the top wide receiver duos? I don't know. 15th. About average. It's about an average wide receiver duo. But for the Ravens, it works great. Should be 3-time MVP. Facts. Ravens can't even beat Cleveland anymore. 3-3 in their last 6 tries. Yeah, it's tough to beat Cleveland. It's tough to beat any division rival. Especially one that plays defense well. And the Ravens, one of those losses, I want to say, was without Lamar. So that helps. But I mean, we usually go 3-3 in our division or 4-2. So I don't really care if we go 5-1 in the division, 4-2. I don't really care who we lose to. Like we're probably winning the division if it happens. So like if we get swept by Cleveland, but sweep the Bengals and sweep the Steelers, we're good. I have Bucky Irving and Rashee Rice. My friend offered me Chase Brown and DJ Moore. Should I accept? I would just for more certainty. I mean, Rashee Rice is, we don't know exactly what's going to happen because he's got that court case after week 4. So I don't know. I like DJ Moore a lot. We didn't get any bots this time. Yesterday in the pregame stream, we had so many bots. At least you didn't lose in the playoffs to Cleveland like the Steelers did. Yeah, exactly. Faking PPR draft tonight, 6 out of 8 teams. What would you advise strategy-wise? I mean, I feel like my strategy is take the guys people are sleeping on, like the vets. Like Derrick Henry's a good vet that people are sleeping on. Like everybody, don't overdraft rookies because it's not dynasty. Everyone's going to try and take Travion. They're going to take Genty super early. I don't really like drafting super young players in redraft because there's just more of an inherent risk. Like we saw what happened with Marvin last year. We saw what happened with a lot of the running backs last year. Like even though the running backs are solid, like Bowers worked out last year. But like I would draft Bowers this year, but overall it's just really tough to draft really high on running backs. I would draft rookies very late that have high upside as like depth pieces, right? Like so go for like the Jack Backs or whoever your late round rookie is that you liked in the draft them late. Don't draft the high end guys. Like you don't need to be drafting Travion round 2 or wherever he's going. Justin Tucker's not signed with anyone, so. That's gonna be the end of the stream, though, guys. Make sure to come through after because we'll do the post game stream. That one's a lot more fun. But thank you so much, and we'll see all of you again after the game, and hopefully the Ravens played well.